Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to talk about Brandon Isabel. So yesterday there was a verdict in this case. We hadn't covered it. I know some of you guys are watching it. So it might not be a spoiler alert. This is the case of Brandon Isabel. He was accused of killing Danielle Hoyle and Kennedy Hoyle. Brandon is the father of the infant. He allegedly lured Hoyle to a secluded location under the pretext of returning some baby clothes and shot her multiple times. Those are the allegations. And yesterday, a jury believed that. He allegedly removed the infant from the car seat, drove to Mud Island, and threw the baby into the river. Just absolutely horrific details. Um, the baby's body has not been recovered. Only the baby's hat was found near the edge of the river. He has been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated child abuse and neglect, aggravated kidnapping, tampering, and fabricating evidence. Isabel pled not guilty, but the jury thinks otherwise. Anyway, so yesterday afternoon, so let me just start with this. I guess we'll start from the end to the beginning. So, there's this is what happened. Let me share my screen. And then I want to share this testimony because I feel like some of this, amongst others, I mean, if there's other testimony you want me to bubble up, let me know. But I definitely think that this was some of just the duplicitousness of this guy that got him what happened. So let's just get into it really quick.
You may be seated. It is my understanding that the jury has reached a verdict in the matter of the state of Tennessee versus Brandon Isabel. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you please identify your foreperson. You've reached a verdict in this case.
We have.
Will you please pass up the file? Please silence all cell phones. Is this verdict unanimous?
It is.
By show of hands, please. Let the record reflect that all 12 of our jurors have raised their hands, indicating a unanimous verdict. When we began this process, I explained to you that this was a two-phase situation.
Let me just say something too. I don't think they were out very long either. The jury went out and came back within 2 hours.
I am going to give the verdict, and then you will have to report back to the deliberation room for the second phase, if necessary. What you'll discuss then with Deputy Moore is how late you want to go, or if you want to return in the morning, if necessary. You understand? Mr. Isabel, will you please stand? Mr. Isabel, the jury of your peers has found you guilty of the first-degree premeditated murder as charged in count 1 of the indictment. Mr. Isabel, the jury has found that you guilty of the first-degree murder premeditated killing as charged in count 2. Mr. Isabel, we the jury find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder, killing in the perpetration of aggravated child neglect as charged in count 3. Mr. Isabel, as to count 4, we the jury find the defendant guilty of aggravated child neglect as charged in count 4 of the indictment. And Mr. Isabel, we the jury find you guilty of especially aggravated kidnapping as charged in count 5 of the indictment. I will ask the jury to retire. 2.
Jurors excused, Dr. Step.
It is now 5:33. Strike that 5:31. We will begin our second phase at 6:00 p.m. should the jury decide to go forward tonight. Recess.
Stand for recess.
Okay, so what happens in Tennessee, I guess there's a sentencing phase. So I'm not sure. I'm just assuming, let me see. Tennessee, when defendant is convicted of first-degree murder, the jury does not impose the sentence in the guilt verdict. Instead, there is a separate sentencing hearing before the same jury to decide death penalty, life imprisonment without possibility of parole, life imprisonment, i.e. possibility of parole. During the separate hearing, both the state and defense present evidence and argument on aggravating and mitigating circumstances. The state is permitted to make an opening statement, and then the defense may too. So we've kind of seen that. I feel like they did that in Florida with that guy's case in Hillsborough County? The man, I forget his name, but it was like about 4 or 5 months ago, and he killed that 14, 15-year-old young girl. And I guess they decided whether he was going to get the death penalty or not. So yeah, it seems like this is what they do in Tennessee. So that's happening. Let's get into this. This is one of the testimony that kind of sealed his fate. This is one of his girlfriends over at FedEx, and she's got a lot of information. So let's get into it. But yeah, the sentencing phase is going on now, which is almost kind of like, again, another mini trial in a way. But they found him guilty yesterday. Okay. So let's listen to this. If you guys want to get into the sentencing phase, we can do that later on this afternoon.
Ms. Stewart, come forward. Watch your step. Stand right here, face your honor, raise your right hand.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Please have a seat, watch your step, and speak up for the benefit of Madam Court Reporter.
Would you please state and spell your name for the jury?
My name is Artisha Stewart. That is spelled Artesha. Stewart, Stewart.
And how old are you, Stewart?
I'm 27.
Have you always lived in Memphis?
Yes.
And where do you work?
I'm working at FedEx right now.
About how long have you worked at FedEx?
On and off roughly, I want to say since I was 19.
And do you have any children?
Yes.
How many?
1,
And what's your child's name?
Aaliyah,
And how old is she?
4.
I want to take you back to 2021. Where were you living at that time?
Living with my mom.
And where was that?
in Memphis.
I'm sorry?
In Memphis,
And what was your street address?
5061 Stacy Road.
I'm going to show you what has previously been entered as Exhibit 67. Do you recognize that?
Yes,
And what is that a picture of?
my house.
Now, where were you working back in 2021?
City.
And did you meet someone by the name of Brandon Isabel?
Yes,
Did he also work at FedEx?
yes,
Do you see him in the courtroom today?
yes.
Would you please point to and describe something he's wearing?
With the black and blue shirt and black tie.
Judge, I would ask that the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Now, did you actually meet Mr. Isabel at FedEx when you were working?
Yes,
And at some point, did you start dating?
yes.
Do you remember about when that was?
June 2021.
And where did he live when you first met?
He lived in Cordova, on his own.
Where, I'm sorry?
He lived in Cordova.
Was he living with anyone at that time?
No,
Was it a house or an apartment?
apartment.
And at that time, were you aware whether he was married or single?
At that time, from what I know, he was single. And then I found out he was married.
And to your understanding, were he and his wife separated?
Yes,
And do you recall what her name was?
yes.
What is her name?
Zaria,
Now, did they have any children?
yes.
How many?
One,
And what was that child's name?
Kingston,
And do you recall back in 2021, early 2022, how old Kingston was?
5.
Now, you said that you had one child, Aaliyah. Is Brandon Aaliyah's father?
No,
Did you have Aaliyah before you were in a relationship with Brandon?
yes,
Now, I'm going to take you back to January of 2022. At that point in time, about how long had you and the defendant, Mr. Isabel, been dating?
can you repeat that?
Back in January of 2022, were you still dating Mr. Isabel?
We were on and off dating.
And about how long had you been in a relationship, whether it was off or on?
6 months.
And at that point in time, had he moved to a different place?
Yes,
Where was he living then?
his parents.
Did they also live in Cordova?
Yes,
And were they in a house or an apartment?
house.
Now, did you know someone by the name of Danielle Hoyle?
Yes,
How did you know Danielle?
through Brand.
Did Danielle also work with you guys at FedEx?
Yes,
And did you become aware that the defendant and Danielle had had a sexual relationship at some point?
yes,
Now, while you and the defendant were dating, did you and Danielle have any confrontations?
yes.
And when you say confrontations, what are you talking about?
More so of a he say, she say confrontation type thing.
Are we talking physical confrontations?
No.
Are we talking verbal confrontations?
Yes,
Did those happen face to face?
No,
How would those happen?
through, like, someone would say something, bring it back to me. She would say, I would say something, then bring it back to her.
And would some of this stuff occur like over text messages?
Yes,
Now, did you become aware during that time period that you were dating the defendant that Danielle was pregnant?
yes.
And what did the defendant tell you about Danielle as far as the paternity of her baby?
He wasn't sure if the baby was his or not.
Did he tell you that there was a possibility it was his?
Yes,
So I want to go to mid-January of 2022. What was the status of your relationship with the defendant?
we were broken up.
Is that something that had occurred multiple times in your relationship,
Yes,
breaking up and getting back together?
yes,
Was it sort of a constant of your relationship?
yes.
Did you and the defendant have nicknames for each other?
Yes,
What were they?
Pudding and white and cookie.
And so who was Cookie
Me,
and who was Puddin'?
Brand.
And is it fair for me to assume Wifey was you as well?
Yes,
Had the two of you talked about getting married at some point?
yes,
Did he at some point give you a promise ring?
yes.
Now, in late January, how far along was Danielle in her pregnancy?
About to give birth in January.
Okay. And during that time period, how would you describe your relationship with the defendant?
Can you repeat that?
Okay, during that time period, late January, how would you describe your relationship with Mr. Isabel? Was everything great? Were you guys still doing your breakup, get back together? Just describe for the jury what the status was.
Yeah, breaking up and getting back together.
Is it fair to say it was a little rocky?
Yes,
And during that time period, did you start seeing other guys?
yes,
Did the defendant find out about that?
yes.
Now, how did you feel about the defendant possibly having another child?
I wasn't too fun, wasn't sure about continuing the dating.
And did you express that to him?
Yes,
Did the two of you text pretty frequently?
yes.
What was your phone number at that time?
It was 901-896-5848.
Now, I want to take you to the early morning of January 31st of 2022. Were you and the defendant texting with each other?
Yes.
What was going on in those early morning hours?
I want to say he was with Danielle and I was at home and we pretty much talked that morning after he was at the hospital.
Okay, so before we get to that, so early morning, January 31st of 2022, are you and the defendant texting back and forth?
Yes,
And what is your understanding as to where he is at that time?
he was at the hospital.
Was Danielle having the baby?
Yes,
And what was the tone of your text messages at that point?
pretty much more so me being upset and him being upset and pretty much me being over the relationship.
I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing her.
Ask her to keep her voice up.
Keep your voice up.
Thank you. Thank you. Could you repeat what you just said, that last sentence?
The last sentence, pretty much over the relationship.
Now, you mentioned that later that morning, after Kennedy was born, you met up with the defendant. Is that right?
Yes,
And where did you guys meet up?
Mud Island.
Was that somewhere that you had met up in the past?
Yes,
And why did you meet up there?
to talk to the defendant.
Were you talking about your relationship?
Yes,
At that point, did anything get resolved?
no,
Did you want the defendant to get a paternity test on Kennedy?
yes,
And did you actually end up buying a paternity test for him?
yes,
And where did you buy that?
Walgreens.
And did you get that paternity test to the defendant?
Yes.
Where did you take it?
Well, he took it, I took it to him at the hospital.
Now, I'm going to take you to the night of February 1st of 2022. Where were you at the beginning of that evening?
At the beginning of that evening, I was at home.
And is that at the Stacy Roadhouse?
Yes,
And what were you doing?
pretty much just planning my daughter's birthday, my birthday, just at home.
Now, at the beginning of the evening, did you have Aaliyah?
Yes,
Did you keep her the whole night?
no,
Where did she go?
with her father.
Did he come pick her up?
Yes,
And later that night, did you end up going out?
yes,
Now, before you went out, were you supposed to meet Mr. Isabel that evening?
yes,
Do you remember about what time that was supposed to happen?
6
And where were you supposed to meet?
at my house.
Why were you meeting?
He wanted to talk to me and my mom about our relationship.
Do you know why you wanted to talk to your mom?
With her finding out about Danielle having a baby. So she found out about him having a baby, him being separated, and she felt like there was no more of the relationship that needed to be. So I guess with her knowing, he wanted to talk to me and her about it.
Were you and your mom close?
Yes,
Is she a protective mom?
yes,
Does she want the best for you?
yes.
Now, did he ever show up to that meeting?
No,
Was there anything significant about February 1st?
it was Brandon's birthday.
And do you recall how old he was turning in 2022?
25, 26.
Now, throughout that night of February 1st, 2022, did the defendant text you?
Yes,
We talked about this a little bit, but did you stay at Stacy Road all night?
no.
Where did you go?
I went to my cousin's house,
And what's your cousin's name?
my Asia.
Is she your blood cousin?
No, we just grew up together.
Is she someone you've known for a long time?
Yes,
And was it early evening that you went to see Myasia or later? Do you remember?
late evening, I want to say around 10 o'clock.
And why were you going to meet Myasia?
I went to give her a deposit for my nails for my birthday.
And where did Myasia live at that time?
I can't give the direct address, but it was between North 2nd and Chelsea
And was she living in a house or apartments?
apartment.
At that time, what kind of car were you driving?
A 2018 Kia Soul.
Do you recall about how long you stayed at Maisha's?
Until 11.
And where did you go after that?
I was headed to Dixie Queen
Why were you going to Dixie Queen?
to get some meat.
Now, during this night, are you still texting with Mr. Isabel?
Yes,
Do you recall if he asked you to get anything at Dixie Queen?
yes,
Was that a little out of the ordinary?
yes.
Why is that?
He normally doesn't eat Dixie Queen.
Now, when you were still out and about, did Mr. Isabel share his location with you?
Yes.
Do you recall where that location was?
Walgreens at Elvis Presley and Rains.
Was that something that the two of you normally did in your relationship, share locations?
No,
Was it odd to you?
yes.
Back at that time, what kind of vehicle did the defendant drive?
A Chevy Malibu,
And do you remember what color it was?
white.
I'm going to show you a picture, Exhibit 68, and see if you recognize it. Do you recognize that vehicle?
Yes,
Is that Brandon Isabel's Chevy Malibu?
yes,
Was he driving it that night?
yes.
Did the two of you arrange to meet up?
Yes,
And where were you going to meet?
my house.
Now, who got to your house first?
Brandon,
And when you pulled up, where was he?
at my house,
Was he inside or outside?
outside,
Was he coming out of the house or was he standing outside?
coming out of the house.
And what happened when he came out of the house?
I was trying to park my car normally under the tree where his car is located. I tried to park my car right there.
Let me stop you just 1 second. Let me go back to exhibit. Exhibit 67. Okay. So where would you normally park?
Under the tree, which is to the right of the Chrysler.
So over in this area?
Yes,
Okay. And then, so you pulled up and what happened next?
I was trying to get him to move his car so I could park to have him drive his car because he told me that he went and got gas. I didn't have any gas in my car. So when I told him to move his car, he told me we didn't have any time to move my vehicle. So we had to drive my car
And where were you going?
to his mom's house.
Why?
He told me that he got a call from Danielle's brother and that Danielle was missing and that he wanted to talk to Brandon about Danielle's whereabouts.
And so you left Stacy to go to, and to be clear, we're talking about Mr. Isabel's mom's house,
Yes,
and is that the house in Cordova?
yes,
And who was driving?
me,
And to be clear, whose car were you in?
my car.
How was he behaving when you were in the car?
He was pretty much on his phone a lot, texting a lot.
Having been in a relationship with him for a while, was he acting like he usually did?
No,
happened when you got to his parents' house?
When we got to his parents' house, he went in. I stayed in the car for a minute, and then I got out. And when we went inside, Brandon was crying to his parents.
When you got to their house, did you have any weapons with you?
Yes,
What did you have with you?
I had my Smith & Wesson 40 caliber and a lime green bag.
And why did you have this with you?
After the phone call that Brandon's father had with Danielle's brother, that I think he got a text from some guy named Cortez, and he said that they was gonna come.
Just a second. There's an objection?
Withdrawn.
Go ahead, please.
He received a text message from someone named Cortez, and that they said they was gonna come in and do something. So with my defense, I went and got my weapons out of my car.
Now, did you normally have your gun with you?
Yes,
Did you normally have the bat in your car?
yes,
And did you move those items into the Blackberry house?
yes.
Now, while you were there, were the police called?
Yes,
And do you recall who called the police?
yes.
Who was it?
Brandon's mom.
And did officers arrive on the scene?
Yes,
Were you eventually taken down to the homicide office downtown?
yes,
And did you give a statement to them?
yes,
Do you remember how long you were there?
yes.
How long?
8 hours.
Now, did you end up giving the police your phone?
Yes,
And did you agree to allow them to search it?
yes.
I'm gonna show you a couple of photographs and see if you recognize them. We'll take a look at those. Do you recognize those photos?
Yes,
And are those photos of your car that you were driving that night?
yes,
Did the police actually tell you to search your car?
yes,
I'm going to ask that those be the next exhibits. Exhibit 76 and 77. May I have permission to publish, Your Honor?
Go ahead, please.
What is that a picture of?
my car.
And what is that a photo of?
My daughter's tablet, my daughter's face mask, her top, and 2 drinks, and the piece of corn bag.
And was that the food you picked up that night?
Yes,
Did you even get a chance to eat it?
no,
Now, during your relationship with the defendant, did he have a gun at that time?
yes.
And do you recall what kind of gun?
Glock, it was a 9mm
Where would he normally keep it?
on his person.
Did he keep it in a waistband or pocket?
Inside holster.
That evening, when you got to Stacy Road, was that the first time you saw Mr. Isabel that evening?
That evening, yes.
Artisha, just to be clear, you said that you saw the defendant at Stacy Road for the first time that night, is that
Yes.
right? Had you seen him earlier that day of February 1st, 2022?
Yes,
And was that briefly at his house?
yes.
I'll pass the witness.
Eric, can we just take a second to switch over?
Just a moment, please.
Consider 5 minutes.
You want a 5-minute break? Jury out?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a 5-minute break. No discussion of anything. If you need any coffee or water, let us know.
Excuse me, you know, bring on your step. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. You met Brandon, I believe, at FedEx
Yes,
in 2021,
yes,
and began dating around June. You knew him before you began dating, right?
yes.
You began dating him around June,
Mhm.
and it's fair to say both of you were very attracted to each other.
Yes,
Kind of both fell hard into each other,
yes,
and fell in love with each other.
yes,
And you had a daughter named Aaliyah.
yes.
How was Brandon around Aaliyah?
He was very friendly, very caring for her.
And there were many occasions that he professed his love to you,
Yes,
both in person and on text.
yes,
And vice versa, you did the same with him.
yes,
He wanted you to marry him,
yes,
and you wanted to marry him.
yes,
If they should be, I mean, if he could get this drama that was all going on. So,
yes.
we pass you up this plate. Thank you, that's all. Ask if you can recognize that.
Yes,
And that's a text from you, isn't it?
yes.
And who is it to?
Brandon.
Okay. And what does it say? Ready to the jury, please.
The whole thing, or, okay. I said, well, I sent the picture and I texted him and I said, I just want you to be my protector, my home, my peace. Most importantly, my husband, I love you. And he texted me back and he said, I love you too, baby. Do I read the cutoff?
I'll pop it up on the screen. Thank you. Third matter, interview says the next numbered exhibit. Thank you, Mr. Wood. Now, public.
Go ahead, please.
This is a picture of you and Brandon together.
Yes,
It was all smiles then, wasn't it?
yes,
And you told him you wanted, most importantly to do, you wanted him to be your husband.
yes,
Then he wrote you back, texted you back, and said, we did the same thing back to you, I love you.
yes,
And when I love hard. I told you my goal yesterday over dinner, and that's my desire. We fought too much. and then there's more protection, but that's evidently cut off. But you two had discussed being married
Yes,
and kind of formalizing your relationship.
yes,
And to you, I believe, a relationship, it was like a statement, wasn't it?
can you repeat that?
A relationship was like a statement of your relationship with each other.
Yes,
Let me pass you this. See if you recognize it, please.
yes,
Can I not ask that we made the next number exhibit, please? And that would publish that, please.
Yes, please.
Thank you. And who's the lady in the white t-shirt?
me,
And what is that on your hand?
a ring,
And how did you come to have that ring on your hand?
Brandon bought it for me for Christmas.
Hold on. Artisha Lachey Stewart, I love you. The love I have for you is so unconditional. I want to give you my all. You're growing into the woman I want to spend life with every day, baby. You've changed me and my ways. I know it wasn't easy. Something out. You've always challenged and guided me through this something year of life. You've made me a better father. I think he's got 4 kids, y'all. He has an ex-wife now. He was married at this time, and had another girlfriend. That's why he's sitting there in that courtroom. You've made me a better father, boyfriend, leader, and etc. You've stood by my side, something through every obstacle with me, even when my something. Okay, here we go.
Was it also a proposal?
No,
Was it a pre-proposal?
Girl, I want to spoil you. Okay.
Kind of
promise ring, yes,
promise. And it was promising you that you would, that they were gonna work out and you two were gonna get married.
yes,
And the letter that he wrote you there, again professing his love.
yes,
This love I have for you is so unconditional. I want to give you my all. You're growing into the woman I want to spend my life with every day, baby. You changed me and my ways. And you like getting those letters from him. That's
Yes.
not
yes,
right.
I'm growing from a cheater to a killer.
And you would send him back 40 letters from him.
Mm-mm-mm. I'm ashamed. This is awful.
yes, yes,
And I believe at that Christmas time, when you got that ring, he also did a video of you both did.
yes,
And a picture that would show the jury. One of the nicknames he gave you was Whitey,
yes,
along with Cookie.
Mhm.
And you called him Puddin'?
yes,
What is that? Cookie and Puddin'.
just names, nicknames, for
Big
each other.
names, supposed to be affectionate names.
Yes,
There was a problem with your relationship, right?
yes,
That problem was Brandon was still married,
yes,
although he was in a divorce. Right?
yes,
And he had a child
Yes,
named Kingston,
yes,
and they were having a big custody battle over Kingston.
yes,
And Kingston came to your house a lot of times, didn't he? Or a
Yeah.
number of times.
Mhm.
Pretty good kid.
yes,
And in addition to Zaria, he was having the divorce battle with, custody battle with, he also had with Danielle Hoyle, all right?
yes,
Or he had been with her, and she had become pregnant,
yes,
and she was expecting a baby.
yes,
And so this caused you concern. You didn't know if you wanted to commit to this, did you?
yes,
But you loved him.
yes,
But it was just, you had some concerns that you wanted ironed out.
yes.
Were you and Brandon ever living together?
No,
One of your concerns was, I believe, that you were concerned about taking on two other kids.
yes,
And if one kid's hard, and you get three, it's real hard.
yes,
And you weren't really fond of the idea of having more children.
yes,
And one thing that you felt, I think, is that fair to say you felt very strongly that if Brandon loves you, then he ought to be there with you.
yes,
And not by having to run around and do things for Danielle.
no,
Like having to go take things up to the hospital.
Can you repeat that?
One of the things you didn't like was him not putting his foot down, right?
Yes,
And one of the things he was not putting his foot down about is Danielle and his family and her family calling him when they needed something.
no,
And he would, he wouldn't, he'd be with you and he'd say, I've got to go and run over and do something.
are you just referring to Danielle or are you referring to Zaria and Danielle?
Well, of course, he had that probably from both.
Yeah,
Of course, Danielle was pregnant during this time. Zaria already had Kingston, and they were fighting again anyway.
yes,
Did y'all do much talking with Zaria?
no,
She was not easy to talk with, was she?
no,
Both of you, is it fair to say both of you questioned whether or not the child that Danielle was delivering, whether Brandon was the father?
yes,
And that was important to you. You wanted that resolved too, didn't you?
yes,
And this whole situation caused you a lot of stress,
no,
didn't it?
no,
Okay. Sometimes didn't you feel like it was difficult to go forward with the relationship under
Yes.
those circumstances? That's the stress I'm talking about.
okay,
Okay? So it would be fair to say that does cause problems with your relationship, prospering,
yes,
and developing, and becoming a marriage, and a family.
yes,
And I'm going to stay to ask you, you two, as attracted as you were to each other, there was still on again, off again, break up, get back together, break up, make up, all right?
yes,
Now, most of the time, who was it breaking up?
me,
Wasn't him, but hardly ever was it.
no,
And when you did break off from him, he would beg you to come back.
Yes,
And that happened more than once.
yes,
Now, it happened each time y'all let her break up.
yes,
And you would let him beg his way back
yes,
because you love him too,
yes,
despite the situation.
yes.
I want to talk to you now about January the 31st. That was the day that Kennedy was born. Is that right?
Yes,
And did you talk to Danielle that day?
yes,
Did you talk to Danielle while she was at the hospital?
yes,
Did you talk to her while she was in labor?
no,
Right before she had the baby?
after,
You talked to her after she had the baby?
yes,
And your body DNA test,
yes,
did you bring it to the hospital?
yes,
And you and Brandon had discussed this DNA test a number of times, as you know.
yes,
And the purpose was to see if he was the father.
yes,
And Danielle wanted him to sign the birth certificate after Kennedy was born. She didn't want him to, did you?
no,
Was a swab done that day for the DNA test on Kennedy?
to my knowledge, yes, that's what I was told.
We'll talk to you now about February the 1st. Let me go back just a bit. On the 31st, you come up to the hospital. You talked to Danielle, and did you talk to Brandon?
Yes,
Where had you been before going to the hospital?
I was at a friend's house in Fraser.
Was he with you? Was Brandon with you?
No,
How did you know to come to the hospital?
I was talking to Brandon. Talking to Brandon,
Okay.
texting.
You all talked a lot on the phone, didn't you?
Yes,
You FaceTime a lot too.
yes,
And even when you broke up, had one of these break apart, you would still text
yes,
and talk
yes,
and FaceTime.
yes,
You just wouldn't meet personally when you were having these breakups. On February 1st, you had to work at FedEx, right?
yes,
And while you were traveling there, you were on the phone with Brandon.
yes,
And before you got to work, you had to drop your daughter, Leah. How old was she? Was she then?
then she was 11 months.
And you had to drop her off at your god aunt's house.
Yes,
And it was in Cordova.
yes,
And generally, oftentimes your aunt and your god aunt will be able to keep Leah for you all day while you work.
yes,
But this day she couldn't, could she?
no,
She had somewhere she had to be, and so you left 4:30.
yes,
About 12:30,
yes,
and you picked up Aaliyah,
yes,
and that was at the Cordova house where your god aunt lived.
yes,
And that road, that street that your godaunt lives on is the same street that Brandon's parents live.
No,
Real close?
it's close.
Okay. And on the way back from picking Leah up, did you see his car was there?
Yes,
Did you stop?
yes.
Were you making up by this time, or was this still in flux as far as your relationship?
It was still rocky.
Still right? It
Yes,
still wasn't sure, right?
yes,
He was sure, you just weren't sure, right?
yes.
When you stopped at his house, did you stay there long? Did you guys talk a long time there?
Not to what I remember now.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because I know you said to the state a moment ago that you went down to the Harbor Town and talked with him, met him there and talked.
Yes, on the 31st.
That was on the 31st. Okay. All right. What did y'all talk about?
We talked about our relationship.
And how you could fix it? Or what? How it could,
Wasn't sure.
and so
Wasn't sure about the relationship.
what you could do about it? Make it work, whether or not you were willing to
Yes,
give into this? It was a big commitment, wasn't
yes,
it? And you were very cautious about it
yes,
and reluctant about it,
yes,
even though you loved him and wanted him to be your husband.
yes.
How long did you stay at Brandon's house when you were coming, when you stopped? On the way back to your daughter's?
I think I lived, how long did I stay?
Yeah,
I
you remember, I
stayed
know it's
probably,
like
I want to say about 10 minutes, 30 minutes.
And when you stopped, was Brandon crying?
Yes,
I believe you were asked, was he crying real tears? And the answer was
yes,
yes. Why?
about our relationship.
About you, right? He
Yes,
loved you,
yes,
he wanted you with him.
yes.
Did you resolve anything at that time?
No,
Did you hug?
can you repeat that?
Did you hug? Did you hug? Were you physical at all while you were at his house?
No,
Just talk.
yes,
And I guess one of the things that I think you used the word drama when you talked about it previously.
yes,
You were the one bringing the drama. He was the one bringing the drama with a child and married,
yes,
and with Danielle, and she's delivering center.
yes,
You got two women there and children,
yes,
and that's the drama. And but you didn't know if you wanted to step in,
yes,
because it didn't always happen.
no,
You told him though that y'all worked together and you cared about him.
I guess, yes,
So,
yes,
but you told him you didn't want to deal with that drama.
yeah,
Okay. And that you shouldn't have to.
yes,
And you left Brandon's, you went home.
Yes.
Stayed there most of the day?
Yes.
Was I there?
Yes.
Was your mom?
Yes.
Is your mom working?
No.
She's babysitting Aaliyah a lot, I'd say.
Yes.
Grandmother would love to do that, don't
Yes.
and sometime late that evening, probably around 10 o'clock, that's when you went to your cousin's house,
Yes.
or apartment,
Yes.
and apartment number 306.
Yes.
And you got there probably in the neighborhood at 10:30 at night.
Yes.
That's on first, right? February 1st. And you didn't stop on the way up there anywhere else.
No.
You went straight to her place, because Brandon was coming to your house later.
Yes.
You let your mom know,
Yes.
and she would let him in that way.
Yes.
Your cousin's apartment, is that in the Harbortown area?
No. Downtown area, Chelsea and Second.
But to go to that place, wouldn't you go over the bridge like it goes into Harbortown
No.
on A.W. Willis?
No.
While you were at your cousin's, and I think you went there to put down a deposit, right?
Yes.
For your nails, to get your nails done?
Yes.
How much did it cost to get your nails done?
To get my nails done in total or the deposit?
Is it that big?
I did my deposit for 60. My nails overall was 85.
Okay. And Brandon texted you while you were at your cousin's.
Yes.
Where are you? Right?
Yes.
Because he was already at your house.
Yes.
And did you give him your location in, your locator, when you push it on your phone, he can tell where you are?
Yes.
Okay. You sent your location to him, that's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
Okay. And told him you're on the way, they're coming home.
Yes.
And that was probably in the neighborhood of 11:30.
Yes.
You stopped by one Dixie Queen that was closed.
Yes.
Stopped by the second one that was still open.
Yes.
And so you went in and got some food.
Yes.
Took it with you.
Yes.
While, since you were just leaving your cousins, Brandon went to Walgreens.
Yes.
And how do you know that?
He sent his location.
The location services showed him where you walked.
Yes.
And you got you a single rose, a red rose.
I wasn't aware of it.
Did you come to find out later
Yes.
that you're a red rose and some candy?
Yes.
When you got home, he was very anxious. Is that a fair description?
Yes.
And he told you about the brother contacting him on Facebook.
Yes.
And he told you about the brother saying that Danielle's car was missing, and she was missing, and the baby was missing.
He told me that Danielle's car been found abandoned and they wanted to talk to him about her whereabouts.
Okay. And they wanted to come talk to him.
Yes.
He asked if they could come to your place.
Yes.
You said,
No,
you said more than no. You said
Yeah.
H no, right?
yes,
Okay. And you meant that.
yes,
So he gave him his mom and dad's location,
yes,
and you guys went over there.
yes,
Did you feel like he may be in danger?
no,
They were mad at him. Right?
yes,
Didn't the threatening text that you talked about at the state say, hey, bitch, we're gonna come, we're gonna come see you.
yes,
So that's a threatening text.
yes,
And, but when you went over to his parents' home, you took your pistol,
yes,
40 caliber,
yes,
and you carried it in your backpack. You
yes,
had your backpack with you,
yes,
and you had your, what'd you say it was, a lime bat?
yes, lime green,
Lime green baseball bat.
yes.
And why did you bring those things?
Once I heard about the text message, that's when I got my weapons, because at that moment, I felt like I was in danger.
And you already said he was anxious. You felt like he may be threatened too? Certainly his mom did.
Yes,
Because once you got to his house and the telephone call to his dad and this last threatening text, that's when his mom called the police.
yes,
Along with the bat, did you leave the machete, it wasn't quite a machete, but it was like a machete, in the car?
yes,
You didn't take it in with you?
no,
And you were gonna stand by Brandon
yes,
in this time of trouble? Right? Because he's still looking.
yes,
At one point, I think the state was asking you about Brandon wanting to talk to your mom,
yes,
and he didn't get to talk to her, I don't think, at that time, but he texted.
no,
Huh? You pass this up to you, see if you recognize it. Does that help refresh your memory?
yes, in December,
Not sure exactly when that was, but there's no date there on it, I don't suppose.
it is,
There is, what is the date, please?
December 23rd.
Okay. That was right around the time that you got the ring.
Yes,
Did you buy him a ring? Did I ask you that?
can you repeat that?
Did you buy him a ring also? Just not give it to him?
No,
You're gonna ask everybody to exhibit, please.
This is 3 pages, collective 80, or do you want to do 80, 81, 82?
Oh,
Thank you.
Now, public, Ron,
Yes, sir.
can you one at a time and I'll do it? I'm going line, I can't see that. This is a text that Brandon sent to your family. Right, trying to tell him you love, how much you love him.
Yes.
Says y'all might have heard this before, but I love Artesia so much. Y'all, like for real. I feel she changed me. Used to be a cheater to my old women, but I don't even do that anymore, honestly. 100%. I've given her my full undivided attention, affection, love, and faithfulness. I think she makes me a better father, honestly. This is on the 25th, right? What day did he give you that ring? Did it on Christmas Day or
Christmas.
Christmas Day?
Mhm.
This was right before he gave you the ring.
Yes.
You mean a lot to him and now he just wants to spoil you. And basically he's telling your family what a wonderful person you are
Yes.
and how much he loves you
Yes.
and how much he wants to be a part of your life.
Yes.
And if I may pass this text up to you. And if you could help with the time frame on that a little bit too, please.
So I don't have time frame on it.
Do you recall that one? Is that from you or is that from him?
From me.
You recognize it as being from you?
Yes.
That answer that'll be made the next time we see it.
That's 2 pages, collective 81 is what I am. Thank you.
I think it would be fair to say that's close to around January 26th. Would you? Because after the rain thing in December,
I don't remember.
November. And basically what this is, said the jury can read it and they're in the back with it, but if you telling him how much you love it, you love him.
Yes.
It's almost what apologizing for some of the times that you back away. And it was just a tough situation, wasn't it?
Yes.
At the last of it, you say you're my first real relationship and hopefully my last. And you signed that to Isabelle's.
Yes.
Yeah, but because you wanted to be his wife.
Yes.
The last one I'll pass up to you, please. For the January 31st date. had a text on the January 31st of 2022,
Yes.
and is it from Brandon to you?
Can you repeat it?
Is it from Brandon to you?
Yes.
And in it, what does he tell you?
Basically that he loves me.
I definitely made the next exhibit you're on the plate.
To be clear, earlier before we started, this is the one that you want to basically use as a placeholder until we can get a color copy we anticipate on tomorrow.
We're gonna show it in the color copy, but we'll have to replace it with a color
For
copy.
the purposes of the record, this is going to be 82 that has to be swapped out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Is that, do we have a number to give it for it?
82?
May I publish it?
It's published, Mr. Massey.
Can you make that bigger? Okay. Again, on January 31st, he's writing to you, calling you wifey,
Yes.
saying he's basically looking forward to spending his life with you.
Yes.
And telling you he loves you.
Yes.
One more, please, Mama. Thank you, Mr. Stewart. No further questions.
Any redirect from the state?
Just briefly, Your Honor. Ms. Stewart, the night of February 1st of 2022, you testified that you and Brandon were texting throughout the night, is that right?
Yes.
And when you ended up meeting up in your vehicle, did he tell you whether he had seen Danielle that night?
Yes.
What did he tell you?
He said that he met her in a map code and exchanged of baby clothes.
Now, I want to just briefly talk to you about that last exhibit, Exhibit 82. Okay, so you said this green portion, that is a message that Mr. Isabel sent to you, is that correct?
Yes.
And the blue portion, is that your response?
Yes.
Are you able to read that to the jury?
Yes. I said, just take care of your children, Brandon.
That's all I have.
Mr. Massey?
After reading that, you told us just take care of your children, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, you may sit down. Please approach.
So, okay, so I'm reading what you guys are saying. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think she knew. I don't think we're in a time and place right now where if it were obvious that she knew what Brandon was going to do, that she wouldn't be locked up herself. I don't think there's anything that probably shows that she wanted him to go kill Danielle, but I don't know I don't, she may have even, if she had known what he had planned, she might have told him not to do it. He is ridiculous. He was living double, triple life. He maybe when he got involved with the both of them, he didn't know he was going to fall in love with, Artesia more or fall crazy in love. Who knows? I mean, which one was he really in love with? Clearly, Danielle was disposable. He was divorcing his wife. And there's nowhere on anywhere that makes sense on earth that he thought that killing Danielle and the baby was going to have him with Artesia. Something is clearly wrong with him. There's nothing about killing a girl that works over to the job who's about to have your baby and you were over there at the hospital that you spend time with. The family is calling you when they can't find her. There is nothing about taking her out and thinking that you're going to be with Artesia unless he's just absolutely stupid. So I don't know what he was thinking. I think she's a state's witness. They probably said, get up there and tell what you know, and that's it. We're not looking to charge you. They had her at the station for 8 hours. So she obviously has been cleared. They asked her for her phone. They talked to her, interrogated her for 8 hours, and she must have not known anything. She must have not had any idea that he was going to do something like that. And then at one point, she thought she was in danger. So she must have known that he was not a good guy at the end of the day. Because if she was fearful for her life, it's just listening to people who are really young in their 20s who have an idea in their head about what they think they want their future to be. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, ma'am, he just got a divorce from someone else for cheating. And he's with you cheating. He's with another woman cheating. He's getting ready to kill somebody he's cheating with. And you think this is a good idea for a husband? It's sad. It's very sad to me that the bar is so low that and as far as her being kind of bland, I think that she might still be shell shocked. I mean, he killed that lady in cold blood and threw her baby in the river. She might be thinking, well, damn, that could have been me. She's no different from Danielle. The difference between Danielle and Artesia is that Danielle is dead and she's not. She might still be shell shocked. She might be on medication. I can't even imagine. Even Portia, hush. Nobody asked your opinion. Portia is over here showing out, girl. Portia got a lot. Portia's like, give me the mic. You know what I mean? She might be shell shocked. She said, "Go raise your kids." Yeah. What's his name? Sounds desperate. Brandon seemed probably desperate. He wanted to get her back. He's over there texting her family. Do you guys remember that movie, Endless Love? I'm sure you guys know which one I'm talking with Brooke Shields and the boy. I haven't seen it in so long, but what I feel like I remember is the boy was in love with Brooke Shields and something about him. I have to watch it again because I remember sneaking to see that. My siblings were teenagers and I was trying to watch. But I remember she was in a romance with a young boy and the parents cut off the relationship and he got it in his head he was going to like start a fire or something around their house and set the house on fire and then come in and rescue everybody. And I think it went wrong. Do you guys remember the movie? Remember Diana Ross and Lionel Richie sang the theme song to it. It's a oldie because I feel like I remember seeing that. I was like 12, 13 years old, but I want to say it was like rated R. So I don't know if I don't think I ever saw it again, but I feel like this is what this is reminding me a little bit of. Not necessarily him getting Danielle, but just the fact of him trying to plead his case with her family. Like her family's going to be cool. Like what kind of letter is that the boyfriend is sending talking about I used to be a cheater? I was sitting there thinking as a young woman, if somebody sent a letter like that to my parents, my father would have been like, "And don't you ever write us again. Leave my dog." You know what I'm saying? Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Anyway, they're supposed to be starting the sentencing phase. And oh, they just started the camera. Okay. If you guys want me to put it on the sentencing phase, I don't know how long this lasts. Maybe it lasts half a day. I'm not sure. But they found him guilty. No shocker. Um, and we were in the middle of Julian Conley last week when this popped off. So we missed a lot of it. So what's today? Wednesday. We were in court with Julian Conley, until Thursday last week or whatever. I just I didn't have the capacity to start something new and get all into it. And it takes all day for these trials. A lot, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. Anywho, but today is the sentencing phase and they go through kind of like a little bit of a mini trial. So if you guys want to watch out, it's getting ready to get started, but it's almost lunchtime. So maybe we started like we normally do, like an hour or two behind, and then we can recoup time. But I guess it's going to find out it's what his penalty phase is going to be, what his sentencing is going to look like, because apparently in Tennessee, the jury does get some input on how someone is sentenced. So you guys let me know. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna shut this down. You said give Portia the mic, girl. She's quiet now. I don't know why they did not. Let me see. Let me do a search. Well, let me ask ChatGPT. Maybe ChatGPT can scan the records real quick and let us know. Let's see. Why didn't they give him? Why didn't Brandon? I almost feel like, let's see. Brandon Isabel is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder of his girlfriend Danielle Hoyle and their newborn daughter. Any man who would kill a child, number one, but kill his newborn baby, that's a special kind of just creep. Plus aggravated kidnapping, aggravated child abuse, evidence of tampering. As of the most recent reporting, he pled not guilty to the charges. Media coverage did not mention a. I don't know why. Maybe they just want him to stay life in prison. His charges are severe, first degree. But that alone does not mean a capital charge. I guess we'll find out in this phase. I don't know. Let me see this. Cordova man, hold on a second. I just posted this. This will tell us. So the trial of Brandon Isabel began this week in Shelby County Criminal Court. Jury selection took place Monday, September 22nd. The opening statements were delivered September 23rd. The state anticipates calling 30 witnesses to prove the case. Based on the expected witness list and evidentiary presentation, the trial is likely to extend beyond this week and could approach into 2-week duration. Isabel is charged with the February 2022 deaths of Danielle Hoyle and 2-day-old Kennedy. He is facing 2 counts of first-degree murder. The fact that they were calling that woman at the hospital is absolutely nuts. And I feel sorry for Danielle that she picked up the phone. It's like, sis, you didn't have to talk to that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad. It's sad that this just a terrible situation. Why Artesia was calling Artesia as a mother. I don't know if Danielle was a mother or not, like already had children on top of Kennedy. But if this was her first child or her 10th child, why are you calling a woman in the hospital who's about to give birth? Why would you think that that's a good idea? Why would you think it's a good idea to go run to Walgreens to buy a DNA kit and think it's a good idea to come tote it up to the hospital and drop it off? Like it's very ghetto. And that's why you were at the police station for 8 hours. That's why you had to sit up there on the stand. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like I would be bland too, because I would still be trying to reconcile how I could have just been so stupid. I'm sorry. 27 years old. Artesia really has some reconciling to do, and hopefully she'll never get herself back in this situation again. But you should never call a woman in a hospital who's giving birth to the man both of y'all fucking. I'm gonna just say it like that on today. Okay. Tacky, and very much ghetto and awful. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say, I don't want to be too hard on Artesia, but at the end of the day, this was an unfortunate set of circumstances that led to somebody very stupid doing something absolutely horrible. Because it's like the step 2 of it all. It's like the first step, killing this woman who just got out the hospital, having your baby. And then the second phase is going to the car and doing what he did to that child. That's awful. Isabel is charged with the 2022 deaths of Danielle and 2-day-old daughter Kennedy. He is facing 2 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated child abuse, neglect, aggravated kidnapping. According to the prior case records and public reporting, investigators allege Isabel lured Miss Hoyle to meet him at Whitehaven on February 1st, 2022. Officers soon located her car with a broken window and found Miss Hoyle fatally shot nearby. An intensive multi-agency search for infant Kennedy followed. Police affidavits and contemporaneous reports state Isabel confessed to killing Miss Hoyle and throwing Kennedy into the Mississippi River near the Mud Island. Kennedy's body has not been recovered. Isabel has entered a not guilty plea. Chief Prosecutor Eric Christensen and Assistant DA Drew Carpenter and the District Attorney Special Victims Unit are leading the prosecution. Awful. This was back in 2022. The Cordova man accused of killing his girlfriend and then throwing the 2-day-old daughter into the Mississippi River earlier this year has been indicted on their deaths. The Shelby County District Attorney, Attorney General Steve Mulroy, the grand jury indicted 25-year-old Brandon, 25, on 2 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated child abuse, neglect, aggravated kidnapping, and is being held in Shelby County without bond. The body of infant Kennedy Hoyle has never been found despite 5-day search by authorities in frigid temperatures along the Mississippi River at the north end of Mud Island. On the evening of February 1st, 2022, police discovered an abandoned car with a broken window at Levee Road and Sedgwick Street. The fact that she also accepted a ring from this guy at Christmas, knowing he was in the middle of the divorce and another woman is pregnant, it's like, sis, what kind of math? What kind of math? That math says stay away. That's a big red flag. That's stay away. Nearby found the body of Danielle Hoyle, 27, who had been shot to death. Relatives said that she had been on her way to meet Isabel and that she had their newborn baby with her in the car seat. The baby was missing. However, when the police located and questioned Isabel, who was married, he told them he had thrown her in the river. The case is being handled by Chief Prosecutor Eric Christensen and Assistant District Attorney Drew Carpenter, and the District Attorney Special Victims Unit, which prosecutes cases involving sexual and physical abuse of child victims, elder abuse, and vulnerable adult abuse. The SVU have created an expansion of the multi-agency Children Protective Investigative Team known as CPIT. Yeah, Artesia, baby, it's a bad look. She's a very attractive girl. She's very pretty, you know. It's sad because your footprint is very dirty. Her name for the near future is going to be associated with this situation. You knowingly were with someone who was married and cheating, and you were cool with it. You accepted his ring. And look, shit happens. But this guy was no good at all. And he ended up killing somebody. Okay. So the sentencing phase is getting ready to get started. Maybe we'll just take a break here. And because I don't see this going very long, it'll probably go an hour, and then the jury is going to have to break out for lunch and all that. Maybe we can start back around 1 when we've got some time under our belt and, do how we do, which is get through it rapidly, at a rapid, nice pace without a lot of breaks and stalls because, we got some time on our side. Okay. I mean, I can't say I feel bad for Artesia, but her footprint is bad. It's sad for her. It's sad for the family of Miss Hoyle. I cannot even imagine what they're going through, but she probably, she gonna have to carry that for a long time. So that some of the decisions that she made, some of the things that she probably wanted were not realistic with a guy in his situation. And he acted like a desperate man. Yeah, they tried to throw her under the bus, but she was under the bus. But they backed it up, they reversed it. They made sure to let it be known, sis, you were very much in this. You may not have planned it, you may not have co-signed it, but it was known. And I don't know if the wife ever came through, but she may have had absolute, she probably was like, look, no. I need to see, did the wife ever come through? But yeah, this one right here, she wanted that position real bad. And I don't know, he was willing to throw Danielle away for this one, but nobody with common sense would think that the plan or whatever he thought he needed to do to make that happen was actually going to work. Because what happened is you're going to be serving a life sentence or sitting on death row. I don't know. That was dumb. That was dumb and stupid, because she's going to be with somebody else as soon as she gets her head on straight. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. If you guys want to watch the rest of this, make sure to let me know. Comment, send, if you're here in the chat right now, comment, let me know. If you want me to run it later, I will, like in a few hours, so we can get into the sentencing phase, or I'll just let you know what happened. Okay, you guys let me know. I will check back in with y'all later. Have a good afternoon, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, set your notifications to all, so when I go live next time, you will be notified. Okay, guys, take care.